So what I have noticed is that people have really been making a mockery of the conscious community in that they have turned the word Hotep into, like this derogatory kind of word. And I understand where it came from. You got a lot of guys out there wearing ankhs on their head and just talking crazy. And that was one of the things that I had to avoid. When I crossed over from Christianity, I had to take a step back before I jumped into the conscious community because I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not going to jump out of one crazy belief system just to jump into another. And when I really took a look at the conscious community, I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all believe in some pretty whacked out things too. Y'all talking about like uh uh ascension or whatever it is, like when you can leave your body and uh you know UFOs and crystals that provide energy and I'm just like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait. Why would I leave one silly belief system for another one? That's probably even sillier. I mean, I don't see a problem with it if it's building you up and you see something that reflects you. That's understandable. But there is a lot of whacked out things that are in the conscious community. And then there is a fringe element of the conscious community that's just really bugged out. You know, there's this dude, I can't remember his name right now. He's going viral. He's going viral for saying really ridiculous, bugged out, stupid things. I can't think of this dude's name. But he wears the hat with the Hotep symbol in it. He's short and really, really small. And so you probably, if familiar with this, you probably know who I'm talking about. And he's saying things like, women, they shouldn't be getting periods because, black women shouldn't be getting periods because and the reason why is because they're eating like the European diet. I mean, it's so ridiculous. And there are men out there who use, and there have always been men who use their knowledge or ability to manipulate people for their own gains. I mean, I like Brother Polite, but come on. This dude is a bit of a con artist. And there are other people who use their insight, use their knowledge, use what appears to be deepness to gain women. I mean, guys are always going to use whatever they have at their disposal. They're going to use it as a tool to get exactly what it is that they want. They've always done that. Nothing's changed. But what has happened is people have taken that and they've painted this brush all over the conscious community. Like every guy in the conscious community who wears a Hotep sign on a tattoo or wears a necklace, all of a sudden he's a Hotep and he's out here Hotepping. And I don't think that's fair. Maybe I have some bias. It's funny because on my Facebook page, my name was Dream Hotep ever since 2006. I didn't even know what the hell Hotep was. I didn't know what an Ankh was. I didn't know any of these things. I just liked the word. And then as I came into awareness, I was like, okay, now I'm really Brother Hotep. People, it's funny because in college people used to call me Brother Hotep. All of a sudden, Hotep became a dirty word, right? Hotep became a dirty word. And now I'm like, damn, I don't want to be associated with that word because now that word already comes with something that is not very favorable. It's just like if somebody doesn't like you and they hear your name, automatically they get that feeling like, ugh, Or if somebody likes you and they hear your name, they hear your name and They feel good about it. So now Hotep has gotten this baggage attached to it by the fringe element of the conscious community. Because I don't think most of the guys who have uh, woken up from Christianity or from whatever religion, I don't think that most of them are, with this whole spooky and crazy kind of ideology or belief system. I looked at the video of this little guy, saying these crazy things. And most of the people who are a part of the quote unquote conscious community, which I'm not, but most of those people, they were against it. They thought it was bugged out and stupid too. But, they have taken, and it's funny when Christians do it. It's like, okay, all of a sudden you talking about Hoteps, Hoteppin, and you talking about the crazy things these people say. Meanwhile, you going to church on Sunday where your pastor is telling you about a talking snake and a woman who gave birth to a child without ever having sex. So it's like, all of this stuff is kind of bugged out. But I just think it's unfair to all of the people out there who are getting knowledge to be painted as Hoteps. I mean, that's what people do, though. So, I mean, what more can you expect? I do think it's unfair because the reality is there's a lot of intelligent people out there really going after knowledge instead of just believing what they've been told. And if it wasn't for people like Brother Polite, if it wasn't for people like Umar Johnson, and a lot of the other people, Ray Hagans, the list goes on, General SETI. If it wasn't for some of these people, a lot of us, Sinetter, if it wasn't for these people, a lot of us would still be comatose in the program that we were given. And so I hate to see these people be painted as anything less than what they are just because of what some idiot with an ankh on his head says. I don't think it's fair. That's the same as us saying that all pastors are crooks. I don't believe a word that they say, but that doesn't mean that they're crooks. Not all of them. Some of them are out there playing with little boys, but that doesn't mean that they're all pedophiles. Some of them know that they lie. You think all these pastors believe what they... No, that's how they get their money. That's how they pay their bills. So a lot of them are non-believers, but they know what they got to say when they step forward. They got to keep that money coming in, so they got to keep preaching their gospel, right? So I think it's unfair, but, it is the way it is. I would like to see the black community really give respect to the people out there who are trying to inform them of things that are outside of their realm of knowledge. I would really like to see that. But of course, when your beliefs are challenged, you're going to believe even harder, no matter how ridiculous your belief is. That's the way that the brain is set up. That's cognitive dissonance. That's narrative bias. That's self-justification. That's just the way your mind is set up. But I would hope that a day will come where we actually respect the keepers and givers of knowledge instead of, paint them as something less than what they are because of this idiotic fringe element of this community, which I'm not a part of. I just make sure I'm saying that because I don't want, I don't want everything that comes with that attached to me. I'm just somebody who thinks for myself. That's it. But that's all I got for you. That's just my opinion on that. I hate to see it. All the the videos, the comments, the viral things that go around talking about Hoteps. It's just, for me, it's unfortunate. So, but that's all I got for y'all today. I think that's 2 videos in one day. And I'll see y'all back here next week or this weekend. All right, y'all make sure y'all go to the website dreamforward.com. Get the book, support me as I write my next book. All of the money that I get from those books goes towards writing the next book. The money I get from those books goes towards writing the next books. And I got some great ones coming. So I thank you for your patronage. All right, until next time, everybody. Hotep. You see, go back and look at my videos. I've been saying that for years. And all of a sudden, it's a problem. I tell you.